Yeah, that was really weird, but okay. As long as it doesn't happen again. Oh, but anyways, as I was saying, I've seen a couple of these around, but I haven't been able to do anything with them. Hmm. Change something real quick. There we go.
Faster! No need to ride from here.
Well, I mean, technically yes, but you know. Well, we still got a lot of desert to cover, so let's go.
Caution, my boy.
Level up. Nice. Lots of sand, lots of places to cover. So much sand. Ooh, goblin coin. Let's go.
Have you lost your way already, my boy?
No,
The ruins mark the road to the inn.
I'm aware. We're going on an adventure of our own. Just doing a little sightseeing. What's up here? Camp. Looks empty. Is that an Animentoys over there? Something big over here. Yep, that's an Elementoise. Oh, it's a mark. That's a big turtle.
Well, Clive. It looks like you're gonna need me to take a sword. To me, Blades!
Oh, you little bastard. Oh my god. This turtle's going off. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Water hurt. Oh, that was terrible. Oh my god. Backflip. Scarlight.
It should have stayed in its shell.
True. The big turtle. Tortoise. That was fun. Love fighting big creatures like that. It's always fun, especially to see them do like crazy moves and stuff. Ow, ow, ow.
Yes, we are victorious.
Fist. Oh, scorpions. Boom. Dead. Oh, that poor chocobo. Well, here's those ruins that he keeps talking about.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Time to fight.
Is that it? Yeah, that is. Okay, we're gonna go fight that. Come here, you little bastard.
This one.
Dead. Kaboom. Electrocution. I wonder. Nah, I won't have nearly enough. What can I do? Not a whole lot, it looks. So the red zone is what I want to aim for. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% on that one. There's wind up, and then there's raging. And you aura them. Earth and Fury, Judgment Bolt. Okay. I see a shiny. Want it.
Time to fight.
Okay, that was just a palm or tree. I was like, I saw something green over there, and I was like, what is that? That was the tree.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I mean, I don't see why not. Sure. Rogel doesn't like this.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it. And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I was like, come on, man. There's our Waluda friends right there.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
She's gone up quite a distance. Oh! Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
We're like literally right there. Jeez.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without
Yeah,
any
so
trouble.
close yet so far.
We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Hey, Paolo.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Oh no. Well, they've certainly taken notice. Damn it, Uncle.
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Damn it, we're literally in the same
Travelers,
building.
are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
That dude's just like, what?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Yeah, let him finish his food.
Take it!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Oh, I ain't done with you yet.
It's you.
Man, they got slaughtered. I ain't done with you yet. Dead.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Just go out the door and see what's going on, Joshua. Damn it. Oh well. Oh.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh darn. Oh, Torgal.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up. After it.
Good boy. Joshua. The inn. Little oasis in Velcroy, a desert in the western part of Demacia. There's goods, food, respite to travelers who endure the long march through sweltering sands, in particular the hot spring. Ooh. Fed from nearby waters will not only ease the pains of the road, but are also rumored to kill all manner of illnesses from boils to boobies? To the various afflictions to the growing. Huh. Which are like to be contracted at one of Dalimil's many brothels. I see. Interesting. Showered the Demekis with substantial fortune, and as such is seen as a symbol of the nation's prosperity. That is some blue water.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Oh, guess we're looking around.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Understandable considering that war with the Wind Party.
Bunch of Gazal greens.
Ooh. Mine. Thank you.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Ooh, cactars. I was actually wondering if we were gonna encounter cactars in here. Because we are in the
Let
desert.
me treat you.
And if you're gonna find cactars anywhere, this would definitely be the place. Are they gonna 1,000 needle my ass, I wonder? More than likely.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Why is the tavern shut?
Sorry. They kind of did start it.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and
fresh bread
Once you go flat,
from the oven.
you never go back?
Have a taste.
Oh, God. Oh, there's some of the men of the rock.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord
Men of the
Cook
Stone.
is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
True.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalimil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalimil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Are you looking for something in particular?
We'll see. Ooh, light. Oh, that's lightning rod. Never mind. I'll take one of these though.
Here you are.
1,000 tables. These orchestra rolls are so expensive. They're always so expensive.
An excellent choice. Here you are.
Take all that. But you know what? I will collect them. I can't do fishing. That'd be funny.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Oh, figured there was something back here. Oh, a goblin coin. Oh, I have a couple of those actually. Nah, I'll worry about that later. Actually, depending on how many I have, I may just potentially be able to buy the orchestra.
Are you looking for something in particular? Thank you kindly. Anything else I can take off your hands? Thank you kindly.
And I have just enough.
My thanks.
I'll be taking that.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalimil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalimil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Dalimil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies. Somebody at one of those might be able to help you.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Watch, they're actually someone really young.
Sweet incense.
Wait, did I miss them? Wait, what the hell? Oh, they're right here.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
This is where it was pointing. Weird. Oh, never mind. There they are.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
The baths, huh?
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows. Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalimil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
That is true.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh boy. Hey guys. Can we just chill out, please? There we go. How those dudes are still alive, the world may never know.
working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
The juiciest meat from Green's Fed.
Yes,
My carpets have...
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalimil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
That's fair.
So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course.
True.
5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of
His
what
swaggering scruff. Scruff.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
He's enjoying this way too much.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
That is definitely not the case. In exchange for 1 greatsword forged to specifications, Red Rooster trading will pay the sum of 1,000 gil, less than 8 hands in length, weighted pommel, plain lace, serrated edge, suited for cutting bone. Ooh, cutting bone, huh? I am Sid.
The misfortune Dalimil
Somewhat.
finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries,
Forge master of the Brian's Kiss and the finest smithy in Dalimil. He was also the Desert Hare, an ally of Sid's who went by the name of Rosina Dalimil. I wonder if he inherited the name, or if this person was them the whole time. That's probably the biggest thing I'm interested in. Ooh, what's this? Visit the final sting. Okay.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
We've got some thieves taking all the crystals, I see. Oh, excuse me.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalimil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay.
A deposit?
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Cloud.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
Yep.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have dried up.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Sorry?
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Where or where did Uncle go?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Man of the Rock.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's bargaining.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough
This man.
about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Of course, Uncle, of course.
Let me treat you.
I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Can I leave here? I cannot. Damn it. Ugh, I gotta go around.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Plates and pots!
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread,
Light meat
warm
and
from the
dark.
oven. The most fragrant herbs and spices.
How far out there are we going? Oh, we're going to a whole new region. Okay. Well, not a whole new region, but area. That is some really blue water. More sand. Back here. Ooh. I see you. Oh, scorpions. Oh, I missed. Damn it.
This one.
Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Come here.
It's over.
Oh, there's a dividing line. Oh yeah, because I'm at the edge. For some reason I didn't think I was this close already. Plague Eater. Well, I probably know how they got their name. Yeah, this really is a secluded area. Holy hell.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not
like crystal.
bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But
Polar
we have
Knights.
ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yeah.
Get him!
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
More enemies. Damn. How many guys they got here?
wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Now you've got all these crystals to do with it.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Is that really so obvious?
This guy.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Follow the crystals. Oh, he's got some other stuff for us to do.
Clive. Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
Veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people would have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, there have been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who worked Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did. lining their coffers far from prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from Randallan carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they're anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
Do you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection? Their predecessor chief among them. Crystal trade.
how very fitting.
Noble soldiers of Damaki and Walud, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. Sure, they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you had done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done. As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such extortion. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins, and put an end to the people's thoughtless and dependence upon them. Do not try not to disappoint me.
You and I
Have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we're both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
You didn't think Rosalind Dalimil was my own invention, did you? The name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after she did all she did for me. Plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps that might change others' lives as she had mine. This is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalimil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance. Rather muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose there's enough of me to go around. But do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? Fair enough.
Farewell now.
So we have a quest, 2 quests here. Okay.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Yes.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose.
No.
Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade.
True.
Right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would do. Sorry, I was looking at something.
The finest fabrics!
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Something, I suppose.
Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Makes sense? Certainly expect that to be one of the first things to think about. It's like a sword. You want a sword that stays sharp.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've cracked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Sounds like a problem, indeed.
hanging lanterns!
Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Is there another guy here?
What is
Jeez.
I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good
Oh,
carving
never mind.
knife?
It's part of the same one.
I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Yep, that's hardly a revelation indeed.
Wheat incense! Silver platters! Plates and pots!
Yes, they're quite sort of.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentice is no better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay.
My carpet.
It would be.
Oh, they're literally like out there.
Castle Dasbog.
Well, I guess we're going there. There's my chocobo. There's my
Let's
chocobo.
go. Run like the wind. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do.
Looks like
Clive,
it.
I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Hmm.
So, do you crush it up, or just...
Oh, it's on the other side. This is a lot longer than I was expecting. Oh well.
This is no good. Is it true what I'm hearing?
This way.
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Fresh bread. Warm from the oven.
Sweet incense. What?
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Go in, mess some stuff up, and kill Kupka. There we go. Sounds like enough of a plan to me.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
That is a lot of bombs over there.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now. We can press it.
What the hell are those things?
Bombs. Things that go boom. And shoot fire, but you know.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs.
You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Nah, I'll be fine.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
My god, there's a lot of them.
Out of the frying pan.
And into the bomb. Oh, that's a different bomb. Oh, you bitch. Okay, okay, I get it. Ouch. There we go. That was a lot of bombs.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
That was a ton of bombs.
This is no good. I was hoping.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Well, we'll find out.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
So that's what he meant by the spirit of Dalimil.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Goblin coins.
Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
You're welcome.
My carpets have bright...
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken...
Take a sniff. I want to take a sniff. The Knights of Walled. Kingsguard, while they ultimately answer the King Barnabas. Its orders are usually issued by the Lord Commander. Dominants of Garuda are a notable exception, as they do directly to the king. Take a sniff.
Boys and butts! There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The bath's
Oh, I bet it does.
bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Bombs.
Not what I expected. That's for
Must be
certain.
enough. Neff do be kind of stinky.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something.
Wait, have
by
you guys
way
never
of
heard of
thanks.
bombs before?
Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Oh, I got a bunch of points. Let's go. Oh, I got ignition. And a scarlight. Cool. Still doesn't give me nearly enough points. Even with the refund on that. Yeah, and I do want to keep this too. Increase combo damage. Ooh. I don't know if a 5% damage increase. Judgment bolts up here.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Well, we can make our way back to the fountain.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Gonna sell.
Pleasure trading with you. Anything else I can take off your hands? An excellent choice.
There we go.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Alright. Now we head out.
Come on, girl, the gates open.
And what is this way? Dead end. Yeah, we won't go down there then. The jaw. Another big area to explore.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Big rock.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Good boy.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
The jaw. Drake's Fang, like the other Red Crystals of Alstia, power above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crack scholars call a geode. We're going. Here we go. Kupka's having some issues.
Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
So he is in cahoots with Ultima. What I thought. Considering he used the name Mythos. What is Hugo planning to do, though? That is blood. And a lot of bodies. The hell is that? Orcs, huh? What are they doing here, though?
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness. Warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beast Ash. They have long been in conflict with warlorders over control of the continent. Currently count the bulk of its eastern half as its own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory even more vital. Though slightly smaller than her sister to the west, the eastern continent of Alistia is remarkably more altitudinous. Her lightly wooded shores guarded on all sides by nigh unscalable cliffs. Having been ravaged by the blight, no more grievously than storm, the kingdom of Wallet is now her sole remain.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
Ow.
Get him!
Taken over the entire mine.
Yeah, they have. And they're very hungry. Ah, you bastard.
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
I'd imagine not many people would be able to stand against beastmen of that caliber, though. Those are some big boys. I Yeah, they've basically slaughtered everyone in here.
This one.
Ow. Zap zap. Favor of lightning rod.
Won't be going any further this way.
I could, but you know.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
And a big boy at the top, too.
Right.
Oh. That is huge, lad.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
Oh, he teleports. Ow.
This one.
Ow.
This one.
Ouch. Ouch. That was a huge lad. Very dead now, but huge. And he could teleport. Is that a sentry? Oh no, that's a staff. I was like, is that like one of those sentries? No. Wow, fancy.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
You know, as fancy as this is, it would really suck if the roof decided to crash.
As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Yeah, it's nice, except for what happened if the roof caved in. That would be awful. I guess he wouldn't have to worry about that. He is Titan.
Let the trial begin.
Oh.
What the hell?
With me,
Undertaker. That's a name.
This one.
Dead. Vanquished. Thunderstorm. Very big lad.
Seems we're expected.
Yep, get an invitation.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Castle built within a dome-like mountain that contains Drake's Fang. Yep. Lord Harbored. Loyalty, indeed. Command Barnabas. Having been gifted full command. Hugo. Street. Muto.
Did the orcs do this too?
I don't think so, but it's hard to say. Oh, hi.
hell's going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
They're more for you. Oh, I can... I was like, huh. I guess I can climb up there. Gonna do this real quick, just in case. Well, here's this throne room. Bravery. Some opponents will use the bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. I see.
First walks, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
More than likely. And when I mean more than likely, I mean yes. Oh, we got a lich, huh? Too slow. Dead. Okay, so that's the door I need to go into. I didn't know if I could open the other doors or not.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Ooh, favor of Earth upheaval. Well then. Enter Sanctum. Ah, of course.
Just what I needed.
We'll find out. Ooh. Oh, there's Hugo.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much.
Kuka!
I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
There's something indeed very wrong with him.
You got away from her! Benedicta!
He is having some weird visions.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now.
Wow, Ifrit actually listened to us. Oh shit, here we go. What about a Titan? Voice of the land. God, I'm so small in comparison to Titan. He's so big. Oh, he hit me. Ow, he hit me again. Oh god, okay. There we go. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's throwing rocks at me.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Brimstone. Ooh. Oh hell, that's a giant rock. Stone's throw? That's not a stone, that's a whole boulder. Brimstone from Titan, hold R2 and X square. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging, suffer an attack, however, will
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
across the land. Ouch. There we go. Oh god, that hurt. Oh, shit. Alright, Titan. Oh, he caught me! Oh! Ow. Ooh, get flipped. Not get rotated, idiot. Uh-oh.
What the hell has he done?
He ate Crystal. Earth and Fury. Oof. He sent us flying outside the freaking thing. God damn. Ouch. Oh my god! What the hell? He's so big! The music! This is like freaking P4 or freaking Titan fight all over again. Where he gets big. This is like E4S all over again. Oh god. There are rocks everywhere. Titan lost. What the hell? This is so cool! Oh god, I just ran into that. Oh. Oh, that's a hand. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta stop running into the crystals. Oh my god. Oh, we're gotta get out of the way of that. Holy shit. This is so crazy. Oh. Oh, right into his shoulder. Oh, never mind. There goes his arm.
I've got you now.
I missed. Well, that's a fist. Oh, he staggered. There we go. I get the feeling the music's about to ramp. Oh my god, it is! Oh, Jesus. Granite rain. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's raining down rocks. Oh, Jesus. The music's starting to go hard. And it wants to. Get down here, boy. Come here. Yeah, no. Not squishing me. Oh, that's a giant whip. Oh, God. Oh, he's mixing it up now. Oh, he's trying to backhand me now. Oh, I got punched by that. Ow. Get down here, Titan. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, that breaks that. We're gonna slap him with it? Yep.
You're mine.
It's time for some hellfire. Ooh, there goes his arm. Oh my god, this is so... Oh. I'm just carrying this rock with me down. Oh. Get out of the way. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's more. Where's he at? Oh, there.
Heads up, Hugo.
Right into his face. Ooh. kicked it. God damn. Just split him right in half. Oh, there's Titan. Oh my god, what the hell? We're free falling fighting. Ouch. There we go. Hey, don't you kill it, sit back there. Oh, jeez. Oh, you and your stone throw. Oh! Ouch! Oh, jeez Louise. God, why is this music so hype? Holy shit. Where is he hitting me from it? Come here, Titan. Oh. Ow. Oh, I got hit by that? There we go. Oh, this is so cool. This is such a cool cinematic fight. Punch. And the music is going so hard. Oh.
From the mother crystal. If you can do it.
And so can I? Oh. What is this? Fisticuffs? What the hell? rock's gonna say hello to your face. Ooh. Oh my god, that was sick! Holy fuck! That was so cool! And the Mother Crystal is destroyed. And Hugo is very dead.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Well, he is Titan. Bada bada.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
From stone to stand. Loyal to the Knight's Dragoon.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Ooh.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that your Highness maintain position here and...
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
Oh.
What is it now?
Oh, Joshua.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
And a tale it is. Joshua and the prince meet. Well, Titan's no more after a badass fight. Oh, that was so cool. That was such a cool fight. God. Of course they give Titan a badass fight like that. Holy shit. Out of the shadow. And we got a crystal.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Welcome home, Sid.
So the ruler of Wolud is, I think, collabing with Ultima as well.
What became of Kupka?
Kupka's very
Seen
dead.
Troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Clive! Quick look. Always something, isn't there? Fancy a look at the list, do you? It was luck, and luck alone.
I mean, I just didn't. Now in my dreams sometimes, I always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
Now?
Tell them something different. Because dead, that you avenged them. And I know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive. Don't be a stranger, eh?
What you got, Kubo? Oh wow, quite a few. Soul Stingers. Grimalkin. 9 of Knives. And the Breaker of Worlds. Okay, I remember where the Breaker of Worlds is. Yeah, I know where that's at. And I already took care of the turtle. Kateri, Demacia, all in Demacia, except for this one. I already know where that one's at.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Oh man, that was such a cool fight though.
Gav told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
Yeah.
The sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed the sky. Bid welcome to the morning, and fears of night goodbye.
Thousand table.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Finished, are you?
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Oh, I can get the Drake Slayer's breed.
No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
If the state of our coffers is anything to go by.
Desert Alliance. Sit this second. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I'm confident that a man in your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. What is his word? You now have earned mine, and I can assure you it is it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Rosen. God, that was so hype though. That was so cool. That was a awesome fight. Not that I wasn't expecting it to be so. But man, that was sick. That was just so cool. Let's go talk to Vivian.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Valid point. So now there's only two.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Here for another of my lectures.
Now that both are crumbled, Demeki's sense of chaos is all but
So
assured.
what of its parliament?
Ministers now take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of the crumbling nation. I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only for their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Former Field Marshal Ungame Havel. On a command, it will surely be him. Bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him. How long will he be able to keep of water, I wonder?
Allow me to educate you.
Well, Hugo is dead. Barnabas doing something. Here's basically become the emperor, which is weird.
Study it well, Clive.
Oh, they're still doing that. So there's Drake's Spire, Drake's Breath, Drake's dead already. Armistice.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. And what can I do for you? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I don't know. I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we'll finally have time to vote everyday gripes and grumbles. As the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Coin purse weighing you down?
You know, it's a small price to pay. Enhancer. We'll see what we can get first from our forge before we do anything.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? Good bloody riddance.
Is there a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut? It was that prick, and that'll let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'd ease a few hearts.
Mine included. What do you want?
Diamond arm.
Should last you a good while.
Diamond sword. Do not have the bone, that's for certain.
You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Who visited?
Hey, Tomes.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. A big baby.
Cruel
And
kids.
with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
My knowledge is yours. I have said it many times.
Hugo was a murderer, but he was also a thief who robs us of happiness, of our hope. Though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended. Were you aware...
In many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. It is believed that the aether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a brief few summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, and the other spared its burden, their minds blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bear, and will pass the truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And though, through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, will now endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Aw, I didn't level
what
up. What
subject shall we consider today?
Titan. Drake's Fang. Yeah. Ego is dead. Torgo. Heh, Kubo. Landlady of this house. Martel. Ultima. Sir Terrence. D&D and our lovers. Yep, we saw that.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
So that was probably the controversy before the game came out that got the game banned in like I forget where, but
from Otto's own lips.
Oh well, their loss.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Acid. Still missing.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together.
Oh.
Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts mecking. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Mm-hmm.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to. The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Nodders, nodders. Huh. I was expecting to go see Sid, but, you know. I guess... Ship. Build. Vroom vroom. Fly fly. You know. That sort of thing. There's other things to do too, it seems.
How are you doing? Quick look.
For great justice. And use your loaf.
Think you can help?
We're seeing troops amassing at every